Hi, we are live. Time to be silly, time to be goofy, but we're talking that I like. No one is available to play, so yeah, I'm cooked. Hello. But only those that I care for are allowed to call me that name. No one else. None of you have gotten the privilege for that yet. What were you wondering? There hasn't been many people that gotten that privilege, so no. No, none of you really had that privilege to call me by my name. It has to be earned. There's very few that had that permission. Mm. Okay, let's see. Of course you did. I did not. I did not DM you. I already fixed that problem, so I do not know what the hell is going on for my streams lately because it's been weird. Even though I did set it up so it could be, everyone could be able to hear me well, but it's still apparently getting that scenario where it says that things are not working, even though I keep doing the test to before I stream to see if I could hear myself in stream, but yeah. No, I don't see anything on my side, so we're good. We're good, don't worry. We are good. No one sent any messages to each other. No one did that to each other. We're good. Mm. Exactly. But yeah, no one's on right now. That when it comes to my fear of humans that I prefer to play with. But it is what it is. It's one of those days. That's fine. There are gonna be days where it's gonna be like this. and days when it's not. Yeah, no. Maybe. Maybe this could work. Depending on how things go. We had to take the risk. Because we have death cap, but that means we're still gonna have to grow that. Which is none other than my second favorite, shepherds. To spawn in the ultimate creature. But it's gonna be a while until I get 7. I'm gonna have to somehow get the emblems. Yes, yes. Is the stream working? Oh no, it's not. We have to fix it. It's some games, because there are days where I do prefer to play by myself, and there are days where I play with others, but of course it depends on how I feel. It depends on the mood. People have been asking me the same question every single time, and it's getting old and repetitive, especially since mods who are checking our account email are also complaining, saying that too many people do not like my definition of comfy, where it's like I play where I don't feel pressure and I'm not bothered or told to play. Like, play this game on Roblox, play this game on Roblox, or play Roblox. I don't really want to do that. It depends on my mood. If I'm willing to, then I'm willing to. If I'm not willing to, then stop asking me to continuously join Roblox. Just to accommodate the viewers, what the viewers ask for. It's highly annoying. And I keep getting that from viewers, whether it's on Twitch or it's here on YouTube. There's always people asking, they're like, please join us. Does it count? Why, poor me. That doesn't have to be. But yes, I do find it annoying that people are always asking me to play certain games when it's really all about my mood. I could literally be switching to a different game, and then of course I will get criticized by people, but I am not bothered by it, on honesty. Like, it's just, to me, it's just annoying that people are like, oh, Fluffy has to play this game because he is this cute kind of VTuber. It doesn't mean that I get to play a cute game one day and get to play, not be able to play a horror game the next day. It's just how I am. I will play it. It's really based on the mood. If I'm in the mood for horror, let it be horror. If not, then I'll gladly switch to a different game. Because wouldn't you get bored in my situation? Like, if you're told that, oh, you can only play these kind of games because you're this. Anyone will get bored right on the spot. They will get bored. They're gonna be like, why am I playing this game? Like, they will be asking that. They're gonna be asking like, why are they playing this game when they are not in the mood every single day. There has been people that like that, and of course I agree with that. Like, if you're not in the mood for it, then there's no point. Yes, it might make some viewers angry, which I had some angrily commenting in my emails when I specifically put to send emails if you're up for a commission and commissioning me and Faye to draw something, and people do not read it. They just think that our email is just meant to as a way to contact us when we are never asked for contacting us specifically for your complaints and your opinions. We set it up as a way for people to contact us and ask you want us to draw for you by paying us to do it. There's literally several people that just using our email and just for that bare reason, which is highly annoying as well. And we didn't ask for this and you guys did that? Oh my fluffing god. No, go. And we're lagging when it comes to reading messages. You are spamming way too much. But yes, you are the top commenter, but it does load a while. It doesn't load as quickly as it is. Let's see. Exactly. There is currently one of my emails that we've been using for me and Faye to, of course, to set up for our drawings. So we set it up like a little open for commission right now. We did announce that last time when we were streaming that we are open for commissions. So we posted our email, of course, here on my channel and of course and on some of our social medias. Where our little group would be called Faye and Fluffy's Altair. So of course, it's technically where me and Faye work together to draw. So of course we ask people to, like, if they're interested for commissions, to contact us through the email that we have set up on our YouTube channel, which is here. Then Faye does help me with some of the art stuff. Since she knows I had no experience with using digital, nor do I have access to a tablet or like or able to draw with my phone, even with what I have. Since I don't even have like the pens, like the circuit like pens that you use, like unless you're gonna draw specifically with your phone. Since I do not know how to do it personally with my fingers, like how I seen some of my students have drawn some pictures of my avatar easily with just only their fingers, and that surprises me as hell. But of course, I had no experience with that. I do not know how to do that. Since to me, I'm still not even comfortable with using that. Like, I'm still not comfortable using my fingers to draw. I am used to, like, literally physically holding a pen or a pencil to draw. Specifically I lean more towards pencil, just because, like, well, to me, that's the most comfiest. Like, I feel comfy with this. Like, yes, I could draw with this. Like, I have what I need. I feel comfortable drawing with this, and I'm gonna draw with it. So, yeah. So, yes. Alrighty, go ahead. But yes, like, that's what some people have been telling me, that of course they're literally just using that as a way to complain to me, saying that I am unoriginal, I am this, I am that. Some of them are instantly assuming that, saying all these messed up things about me when I didn't even do anything to them, and it just makes no sense to me. I didn't do anything to offend you guys, and some of you are already offending me, or instantly criticizing me, or targeting me for no reason. Even some parents flat out criticize me just because they're like, oh, Fluffy is luring kids to play with him. No, I am not. And then there are some of the parents who already know me in person, and they know that, of course, I do have a channel, and that my voice changes depending on how I speak to them, to kids, and of course they know that my natural voice will always be like this. This is my natural voice, but of course they heard me the way I changed based on the demeanor of how I speak to people. Like when I speak to my students, it's always gonna be around this tone. When I'm yelling at them, when I am seeing that the room that I'm in with them is getting too loud, of course I raise my voice a bit more up, and some of them get scared. I have been told by some of them that they got scared when they heard me the first time raising my voice to them. They were not comfortable with it, and of course that's what scared them the most. Is because I raised my voice. They haven't heard, like, it's the first time, like, when it was like when me first time joining into an disco program. No one has ever heard me like raise my voice. It's literally the first time, and of course, like, first day I am trying to make sure that I am me, just with, of course, a few restrictions. Like, I'm restricting myself from doing this and doing that. Like, for example, like, I am restricting myself from raising my voice too much, just because, well, I do want to make sure that I could be able to speak fluently and with precision, or to make sure that I don't lose my voice and no one gets hurt. To ensure that no one gets hurt, and of course, if no one's hurt, then that's what matters to me. I want to make sure you guys are all safe, my students are safe, no one's getting hurt. And to ensure and figure out, like, literally every time I'm in a classroom, depending on what type of students I get, I want to learn about them. I want to make sure that I understand what's their behavior, what kind of person they are, before I decide, like, this one's going to be the trouble student, this one's going to be the problematic student, this one's like the best student, this one's this student, this one's that student. Like, mentally. Like, I always do this mentally, because there are some teachers that will flat out tell you that, of course, that this one's the worst student, this one's the best one, this one's this one, and of course. And then, of course, based on the knowledge that you were given from the previous instructor, you get an idea of who they are and how to avoid getting conflicts with the students and stuff like that, and how to prevent any of this crazy stuff from occurring. That scenario. So, of course, the first thing I'm always taught is, like, watch the students, see how they interact with each other, and learn from that, to see, like, how they interact with others and how they act around you. Since students, like children, they easily already could know you immediately and already know what could push your buttons in order to make you tick, and of course, make sure that you are gonna suffer. I do know that from experience that there are some students that know me that they're like, I am a softie. And of course, they know that they could get away with almost anything, especially if they annoy me enough. That's it was three of the boys in most of the programs that I always was in the past few programs. There's always going to be boys figuring out that, of course, I am a softie, of course, and that they could easily get under my skin just by being annoying and doing dumb little stuff, and of course, but they're always just doing it for one thing. This is what I learned. They're just doing it for attention. If they get my attention, then that means that the other friends are gonna be the ones getting like this doing something behind my back just because they're being distracted by them being dumb, doing stupid things, and that could eventually lead to someone in the classroom getting hurt. Because as they don't care about the others. They care only about if they could get away with something that, of course, that they set up. They want to get away with it, then of course it's not good. I need to be able to pay attention and not let them get under my skin. Sadly, I had scenarios where someone that had easily gotten under my skin, and it annoys me that they knew how to get under my skin quickly. Like, they literally figured that out easily. And I personally don't like it, like, when they get under my skin, just because, yes, they found a way to tick you off. They tick me off. They figure it out. They're like, oh, this ticks off Fluffy. Yeah, they tick me off. I'm cooked. I can no longer really do much because, they got into my head. Which is bad. It's bad. I need to prevent them from getting into my head and doing all this crazy stuff that could hurt other people. I cannot let them get hurt. That's literally why I always prioritize my students to make sure that they're not gonna get hurt. I do not want them to get hurt in the first place. I want to make sure that they're safe. That's literally my only goal. Like, your safety is what matters. And of course, if I'm distracted to this point, someone's bound to get hurt, and that is not good. And I do not want to lose my job. Like, that's usually what I always prioritize, like, their safety. And then, of course, when I do catch them in the act, and of course, I yell at them. Some of them, like, don't even care. They're like, they know I'm angry, but some of these students literally don't care, like, when you yell at them. And the reason why I figured it out easily was because their parents don't yell at them. They're literally doing the soft parenting. Soft parenting doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. Like, it literally could backfire sometimes. And this is why I'm like, oh my god, you're literally being soft parented by your own parents. Soft parenting doesn't always work, chat. It only works unless your child behaves. Especially in front of you, like, you the parents. Like, if they behave in front of you and could behave the same way they, like, in front of you to their teachers, then they're fine, that your soft parenting is working. You're showing them a lesson, and of course they understand what the lesson is. It's not just like they only act nice to the parents, and then in front of the instructors, when there's cameras and all, disrespects them and annoys the instructors or the teachers, because literally the schools that I'm always in, there is cameras. There's literally proof. The parents will not believe you until you show proof, and then they get angry and still try to blame you. But then, of course, once you show them the proof, they literally, like, they back down because they realize that their own child is misbehaving in front of other people, causing trouble for other students. You always need evidence. I'm tired of, like, always bringing in the evidence. Like, I shouldn't have to bring you evidence to show that your child has been misbehaving this entire time, and we've been doing our best to handle the situation, so therefore that they can make sure that everyone else around the child are safe. Everyone has to feel safe. If no one feels safe, they will always tell you, then the teachers or the ones in charge, that they do not feel safe around this or this person because of what the hell they're doing. And if they don't feel safe, then this is bad. This is where things cross the line. We try to avoid it. We try to avoid setting up a scenario where it's going to be bad for the students, for the teachers, and of course we want to make sure that they're safe. That's literally the number one priority. That's literally what they always emphasize in every single program. The student safety is the number one priority. We have to make sure that they're safe. No one's gonna get hurt. No one's gonna bleed out. None of that bad things will happen. Every single program, they always taught me that one rule. They're like, make sure that everyone is safe. Their child safety is first. So when we enter the classroom, clean up the classroom before you let them in. Make sure that the floors are spotless, no crumbs, no sharp items, none of that. Nothing that could interact and hurt the students. And of course, the next priority was make sure that the students don't break any of the teacher's items. We may borrow pencils, yes, but make sure to not break the items because even the teacher complains that, of course, they don't want their items that they bought for themselves with their own money to be broken. Like in my first program that I was in, ISS, Immigrant Social Service Incorporated, Inc., so ISS Inc. So yeah, in that program, there was a time one of the students, the dumb kids, I'm not gonna lie, it's literally one of the dumb kids, was distracting me because they want my attention for some reason. I don't know why. Meanwhile, John's like dealing with his group. I'm dealing with the younger kids. Like his group, which is normally 3 to 5. They are much more behaved. They know what they want. And they ask you nicely, respectfully, except for one of them. One of them is literally, even John stated this, a piece of garbage because he thinks he's superior. He has a superiority complex. Just because he's like, I am half Asian, half white, I am better than you guys. This is literally what he always says, and of course, people instantly criticize that one student because of the fact that he thinks that he is better than everyone. And of course, the other students feel bad just because, like, well, they're being disrespected by this one student just because since he has a superiority complex. So John has to deal with him, but I'm dealing with two students that never get yelled at by their parents. They're both neighbors. One of them was known as Jeter, the other one's known as Max. Jeter is a white student. Of course, but I keep hearing like many reports about Jeter's older brother, who was in middle school when I started. And what I heard from people was always that technically Jeter is the middle child, so he doesn't get that much attention, and he is not the best student like his older brother, so he was always being compared to his older brother. What was his older brother's name was? His older brother was named Jesse. He is one of the best students. And when I asked John, since he was there for the most longest period of time, John said that, of course, Jesse was one of the best students that he ever had. He didn't really need to help him. He literally just had to just check his homework, and he always thought that he always got 100. He always got the best grade, and that's it. Then there was Jeter. Jeter is literally a troublemaker. He likes to cause a lot of problems. To him, everything's funny. Hurting people, funny. And that was not good in the first place. He likes to cause people pain. He enjoys seeing them in pain, which is bad. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you should not be hurting people. And then there the friend, which is the neighbor of this Jeter, which is Max. Max is a young Asian boy, but of course he likes to cause chaos as well, and is hella annoying according to every single person that had him before me. literally all of them said that of course they found him annoying because he likes to cause problems with Jeter. So for example, let's say that Max learned a new curse word, he teaches it immediately to Jeter. Which is bad, like what the hell, where are you guys hearing these curse words? From who? Why are you saying it? What's worse is that it keeps you finding out some more and more stuff after, like hearing that the reason why Max is misbehaving and acting up is because his parents got a divorce. So for me, that I have to consider that like a traumatic event that instantly changed Max the way he is from the way he was apparently from one of his first teachers, a very good boy, well behaved, to what I currently was seeing, which is a mess, misbehaving, hurting people, causing chaos for no reason. So the divorce literally mentally ruined him. You see, I did try to fix that. This is something I always try to fix. So yeah, like the divorce literally like ruined Max entirely, in my opinion. And ruined Max because Max was acting up for no apparent good reason. He's acting up, he does not behave anymore just because of the divorce. So technically he's stuck with his mom, a single mother who does not know much about raising her child, and this is literally her first one, along with their baby daughter, who literally became that student that was under our program as well. And of course, she is most sickly because she always got sick easily, so she's barely in the program, even though we do see her on the attendance. Which I felt bad just because, like, well, this child is always sick, so we barely see them, we barely get to interact with them, so we don't know any clue, we don't have any clue about them. Meanwhile, we know clues about her older brother, which is Max, and this is why we're like, oh, fluff or cooked. So Max is a train wreck, which I feel bad for him. But at the same time, he's just doing everything on purpose just because he's trying to get our attention. And of course, like, based on how my superiors always said, they're like, just mention my name, they fear him, and like, they fear me, so yeah. These students are just messed up in the head, already just because of some traumatic events, which I understand. I feel sorry for them, but if they cause problems and always try to hurt other people, it's no good. We yell at them, but they still don't listen. And when we try to reason with them, like in a calm but in a decent demeanor, they still don't care. Meanwhile, the other students do not like to hear us raise our voices just because they always find people who raise their voices scary. These are well-off kids. They already have some trauma, and I think that that's enough trauma to cause them. I do not want to cause them any more trauma because of that. Because I see that some of them were visibly shaking when we raise our voice. Like when John raises his voice, everyone shakes in fear. Every single one of my students shakes in fear. Same thing when I raise my voice. But of course, John knew me since we were in middle school. We met technically on the first day of middle school. That if I raise my voice, I'm losing my voice. The more I try to enunciate, there goes my voice. Rest in peace. Like, oh, what happened to your voice? Like, I literally had to physically write it that I lost it. So how long does it take to recover? It depends. Well, just relatively bad. I might as well just do that. In theory. It's all just theory. I could do this and this, or this. We could go Anima Squad. But the question is, will we be able to get them? Yes, we could get them. We could get them. Okay, let's do it. It's Anima Squad time. Now we need Aegis of Dusk. So we could double all the perks. So, yeah, we will try. We'll do everything within our power.
myself, you will be.
My god doesn't want peace.
not yet time to die.
I'll savor this. No running!
We're technically safe for now, but not really. Because we're slowly about to get cooked. We're gonna need more than one. We completed the Voyager part, so that way we're safe, but not really. And plus, the Voyager has been upgraded. That doesn't mean anything. Strategy is required, and I currently have no strategy at the moment because I can't really build. I'm not getting what I need.
Woo! Shake it! Woo! Shake it!
Knowledge is power. Try reading a book.
I'll savor this.
So hungry.
I don't know who to fluff to give this to, but we're gonna have to give it to someone. Neepsy. Cause she reminds me of Daisy, the one that Iron summons.
So hungry.
The road to ruin is shorter than you think.
Fight me.
Oh boy, I do not know if I'm gonna win or not. Come on, come on, we got this, come on, yes! Hallelujah! But this one didn't give me what I wanted. I wanted at least that one, but they got me this one, so it's better than nothing. But now I need to upgrade these three to level 3 so I could get the max out of Primordian. But I still need... I already gave up on team mode because I replaced this crank in, which is two doggos in a robot suit. If there's any doggos, cute ones. We put cute doggos in spacesuits and somehow they're able to fight people and defend the doggo territory. And dance. Time for them to rock that body. Rock your body, come on, rock your body. honey. Rex size, could I be upgraded first? But I wish I had the dawn and dusk together, so that way that Rex I could get those perk. It says it triggers the effect twice. Okay, this one steals armor, more armor from enemies. But if I had the dawn, it steals magic resist, therefore making this champion extremely tanky. For no apparent reason, but very tanky. But Ilawi currently has this, which makes her just a bit more tanky, but she gets to do more damage. With 35% more effectiveness. Just like she has Guiding Hex, which increases the damage, attack range, and deals more when her skills. Her skills is currently Hop the Pack. It deals this much, but of course now it does improve because of the item that has been equipped to her. So we're good with that. How the fluff am I surviving? This makes no sense. I somehow defeated Chief Mijo, so we got rid of them. But I'm still at the lowest, 5, and everyone else has a higher percentage of HP left. Especially this one. I currently have only this much perks activated. Which ain't enough. Come on, we can do this, come on. Carry us, let's go. We need that. This will be an easy one, with making her allowing way more tanky and allowing her to survive longer. If it always survives longer, that's what matters. Mitzi currently has the most. Is it the second most or the most? Second most in armor. Ilawi currently has the highest because of that one item, Dragon Claw. Yippee! We got rid of another. We helped get rid of another. Humbaloo has been removed. We have them, so we're safe. I kind of want to purchase this, but I don't want to guarantee. I do not know if it'll guarantee it because right now we're trying to get one more anima, which is Fiora. And then of course I'm gonna try to add Sona. And then with that we should be Gucci. So we're currently at 9, but if we replace this Rek'Sai with Fiora that it is 9, and then of course we add Sona into the mix and we're good. We will not need backs. Yes, she's a Stargazer, yes. She is very strong because of her unique ability that separates her from the rest. But, oh, we got rid of another. Let's go. We got rid of Food Monster. Yippee, we did it! We did it, chat! We got rid of them! And we upgraded her to level 3 star. She's a 3 star now, therefore it should increase the amount of chances of spawning. And this is based on the star level. Right now we have her at the 3 star level, so we're Gucci. We do not need that one, we do need this one. There we go. We inserted a pure tanky with Ilaoi, and Ilaoi's fully built. Then she has her main item, which is Tentacle Slam, and we have Dragon Claw and Barbel Bass. Yeah, but sadly it no longer builds into Dormail like it used to. Like it says build Dormail, and that's it. Like it's just like one. It's literally just this before that. But of course they updated it. They had changed some stuff around. Dormail non-existent. Barbel Belt is what they do for TFT. Meanwhile, when you actually play the actual game, which is like for example, we play ARAM or Summoner Rift, then we are gonna have to play with building like buying the pieces of armor to build the Barbel Belt, Barbel Best, and then from Barbel Best we go into Dormail. No, there we go, Sona. Sona, Ilaoi, Fiora, like a rose. Let's go. We got this, we got this. I hope. I know. No longer hoping, I know I got this. Fiora. We're gonna use her ability to counter. We place you here, and then we counter. Perfect blade work. Insolent pest. And it's GG for me, because I am not tanky enough for this. Second place. Better than nothing. But we did good, I appreciate it. But yes, to my viewers, it's gonna take fun out of you, but I will appreciate it more if, well, those who just comment to actually follow, because it shows how many of you are not following me. It clearly shows, and it says right now we already have close to 1,000 comments in our community on you had to fight your person on your lock screen. And who is it? For me it was Bex, so why I wrote Bex again, I'm cooked. And I have roughly, let's see how much exactly. People, how many more people commented?
You have to fight your wallpaper. How screwed are you?
I have almost 1,000 commenters. And mods are complaining, saying that I have 1K people commenting. That is roughly like more than my community. So where are the rest of the community that commenting? Why didn't they follow? Why did they not subscribe to Fluffy? That's really what they asked. Yuna was complaining about this one. Yuna was complaining about this because since she is the moderator, she was asking why is like almost 1K people have commented, and of course she knows that me and her are the ones doing our best to comment on almost everyone that we can. We're trying. Like meanwhile we're waiting, we're trying to get there. We're trying to get there to be able to answer everyone and be like, yes, we're showing the community that we care for them. We are commenting on their comments for that video, but why didn't you guys subscribe to me? You guys didn't participate and watched it, yes, but the ones that commented, why weren't you subscribed? It shows which ones are subscribed. Mods are able to see that. I am not able to see that. I wish I could see that. Mods are able to. So they are ready to tell who is actually like following me, subscribe to my YouTube channel. They are able to see it. So they're literally saying that out of the 1,200 plus people follow me, only 815 are actually supporting me and subscribe to me. So it makes no sense why like 200 plus did not subscribe. Actually, it's 400 according to you, but of course, 400 plus did not subscribe to me, and they had the audacity to comment. This is what she complained about. She complained about that part, like, which of course it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, like she said, when you compare other VTubers, it is more closer balanced, like close to what they have. So let's say if a VTuber has 1 million, their comments, of course we are not able to, like a VTuber with 1 million cannot always like strictly participate and comment on everyone's. They could like them if they had the time, yes, but of course me as a small content creator, I am doing my best right now with just me and the mod, and we're really struggling, just trying to comment on everyone specifically. If we're struggling, then guys, you gotta know that this is really hard enough for us. I mean, we're specifically struggling with this, and there is only so few of you. So, like when back then, like it was easier to comment when someone actually liked my stuff, and yeah, like especially with the Angel Dust one. The Angel Dust one was how I got majority of my subscribers. And thanks to one of the people to help me create some content, which annoyed people, but I also got their attention. One of my students. She did her best to create content for me because she wanted a form of payment, either in Snacky or in robux. So they did as much as they can just to earn it, and when I was still in the job known as Weibo, the after school. So when I was there in such a power at Weibo, of course, she did her best to create enough content for me, so I could, and my channel cannot be like so empty when it comes to shorts, just because when I create shorts, it was mainly focused on art. Really sad, of course, that I needed to big brain moves, and big brain moves equals you have to do this and that. So that's really what I tried. That's really what I tried. And I did. I did my best when it came to that. But apparently it was not enough. So I kept going, and then I continued pushing, and I continued going forward, doing my best to make sure that I create enough good content for you guys. With the help of Ruby, but of course she eventually moved, so when she moved I was no longer really able to output enough. And Mod was still currently busy at the time, but they were literally struggling with college. Yuna was struggling with college, so of course she needed to focus, so she wasn't really much able to help me and assist me when I needed help, but of course I understood that, and I let her do what she can, but when she could participate and actually watch my content to make sure that no one's spamming me saying that, oh, do this for cheap views, do this for that, do this for that. She's making sure that those people are out of the stream, not annoying us, not bothering us, and that we are safe away from those bootleg people that just only just trying to get views or attention, or just trying to annoy us, saying that they know how to for us to get more views using bots. We are not a fan of the idea of using bots. We never were. So of course we did our best to avoid using that because we don't have the funds for that. So that's a F. That's a F that. Fluff that. We are not doing that. We do not want to use bots because we do not really like AI. Especially AI art. We're not a fan of it. 100% not a fan of it at all. I know people are lazy and do not want to physically either draw or do digital art the proper way, and they just use the cheat route, which is digital art. Digital art shows no love in what you're making. It literally just you can mass produce it and just put it out on the internet, call it art, but of course you can notice the flaws. AI does not know how to create proper thingies. You don't see the correct thingies, the right amount of thingies on a character, and it looks awful. Or the way that things fold, like how fingers are supposed to fold correctly, they do it awkwardly, and it just looks disgusting. And I'm just staring at it well, what the fluff kind of content is this? I've been seeing it on YouTube, seeing it on Facebook, seeing it on almost every single platform where you're allowed to upload videos like TikTok, Lemon 8, Instagram, and I don't like it. I block those because I do not like to see AI. AI art, AI videos, hell no, I am not into it, I don't want to deal with it, and I don't want any part of it. To me, that is a no. That is garbage. That is no. Just know that I do not want to be a part of it. I really don't. AI is disgusting. That's just my opinion. I don't like AI, I do not want it to be a part of my channel, and I try to do my best not to create any AI content. I don't mind using templates because templates are silly, goofy, but at the same time I know that it does involve using AI, but in order to help make them, but of course not all of them. Not all of them use it, so I still do my best to put out enough content, but of course it's not good enough. We are trying to follow some trends, but of course following trends sometimes has a backlash, like I've been seeing with some people, they put up this content, but of course since they're trying to follow trends, it depends on if you go properly do the trend. If you could do it properly, then of course people like it, people will instantly give it likes, and they will subscribe to that person, but it doesn't always work. Some people make do the trend, but I'm not gonna lie, I have to say this, it's garbage. They do the trend, but it looks garbage. It's like, what did you create? This is filth. And then of course people start criticizing, and it's no longer fun. Like, you literally just created filth. No one likes this filth. Like, no one wants to be a part of it. And it's bad. It's bad. No one really wants to deal with it, no one wants to be a part of it. And people just create that content, and of course people criticize and will go outright say that it's garbage. And I do appreciate those who actually tell you how they feel or how they feel, but there are some that actually hurt your feelings. And we don't want it to be a part of any of that. If we try to make sure that this is a comfy community, so we don't hurt anyone's feelings. We want to make sure that they all feel like they're welcomed and not feel like they are being threatened or being told to do this when they should be doing that. Your safety and your confidence is what matters to me. I know there's always going to be some people that will say that you should quit, but I suggest you guys do not quit and actually just do your best. That's all I really could say. Like, just do what you can. If you like it, then continue. I like what I'm doing, being silly, being goofy, trying to have fun, but there's not many people that like what I'm doing. They're outright there to say, Fluffy, you are trash, give up. Well, I'm not giving up. You could tell me to do that. I am not. I am not giving up. I'll keep being me, I'll keep being silly, I'll keep being goofy. You're not gonna stop me. Get wrecked. Get wrecked because you're dumb. Telling me to give up when I am not willing to give up. I want to make sure I have fun and the people I care for have fun as well. So yeah. Forget those who hate. Oh boy, I should have gotten the ribbon. Because now we have a brawler, we have this, and it works. Because now we had 2 perks at the same time. That means we need Ribbon and we're Gucci to get the Timebreaker. Timebreaker Ribbon. Because we do not need that one. Nor this one. Nor that. Not really that. Because we do have a sniper, yes, but we will not need it. Because with Pantheon, we meet both of these requirements. It says he's a tank and a replicator and a brawler, therefore becoming more tankier than ever. Instead of complaining, I should be trying to make Club happy. Because since we had the contest to do, and she wants to make sure that we win to get a B-Gen code. Because since with this artist, she is offering a B-Gen code. A B-Gen code could set us up for, of course, for B-Gen. and therefore we will be able to finally like be partnered with them and be able to get more commissions because of this. And if we get more commissions equals more money, and they will take very little percentage off us compared to other platforms that we have tried. I cannot give up now. Push forward. Do my best, be goofy, be silly. Have fun. Stun. I'll let my tank stun. Now time to get ribbon. Emotional damage. Come on, we need ribbon. Fluff. Become tanky. Oh my god, we're cooked. Ribbon, where are you? We should have gotten you earlier. F in the chat. It's not what I need. None of these are what I need. Maybe if I do that as well. They won because of that. Regen. I don't need any of this. Yes. So therefore we had that. And we're Gucci with that part. Critical hit. Yeah. This one freezes, this one will get a cost of stun. But we'll do this to them. Remove this from you. Sorry, Meepsy, but we put this on them and make them more tankier. But we want Fizz to survive longest. Because of Shark Bait. Shark Bait, hoo-ha. think, oh. Cause you know I could treat you better. Better than he can. Okay, we got that part corrected. Now we have to fix those parts. Daisy. Yeah. Take that. Daisy is rolling, people hating. Ignore their armor. Buy that. Get this. First we prioritize Bengar because Bengar is what we have. Bengar is what we had originally first. And we upgraded this one to that one, so technically we could do this one quicker, and because I replaced them there, so let them stay there until we complete it. Then we put Poppy to upgrade Poppy, and then we'll put Beepsy. And if we get another Fizz, we'll put Fizz in there. Let it duplicate until we have all 3 stars, which is going to be a challenge, but at the same time it should be worth it. Oh no. Bigger upgrades right now after this battle. We're in the top 4. Yes, that is good. Let's continue creating more bigger, more good. All we need is barb and we need ribbon. Oh, fluff, we could have used Milo because he's a fake weaver. I didn't think of that. But I prefer ribbon. That means there will be too many back row. Like how I normally do, it will be way too many back row. Too many back row causes problem. More front row provides more tanking. They tank, and we take it on slowly over time. There we go. Replace you, put you in. Replace you, take that. And honestly, I do not know what I could use. That. There's still way too many in the back row. Revan, there, completed. I'm sorry. Taking that. Oh. Oh, Blitzy. No. Yes. Now we have more front row, but at the same time, a decent amount of back row, but we're gonna lose right now. Because they have a very strong upgraded Jin. Flew. Come on, we have to craft faster. We tried creating a better tank and we lost. Third place or second place? Third place. Not too bad. Better than nothing. Oh, they're saying the Comic-Con is almost here. Oh boy. Nope. Maybe. That works. That means we will not need you guys. But we will need Timo. We can work with you. We don't really necessarily need this. I want to dismantle it. This we could use once we get Kaisa. Temporarily. For now. And then we could remove you. But we had all those. But we still need more shepherds. I really want to shatter it. We have 6. 15 will be 7, and if I somehow figure out how to shatter this one, it'll be 8. But then I'll just need one more. And that means I'm gonna have to risk changing this one to a different one. We're gonna have to take the risk. I'm still gonna have to shatter that item somehow. Now we need Ilawi. Oh my flipping god, I forgot that I could have gotten her earlier, but now I forgot. The requirement to get a warm up would be a different reason, but I don't have it yet. Plot armor. We're making him bigger, but we don't have one more magic resist and then we good. We need magic resist. Yeah, trail camp is gonna be big. Crafting, and therefore he becomes bigger. We need to dismantle this and then combine it with this, and then we're Gucci. But right now we're not. Oh, fluff. $3,600 at the beginning. We need a Lowy. Meepsy. Yes, it's Jen. Yeah. Oh, fluff me. I don't have enough tank. Not yet. I need more tank. Oh no. Maybe one more game. But not this one. We're gonna switch to its other versions. ARAM.
Leave nothing behind.
He has the executioner, but this has potential, but I don't think I have a skin for that. Yeah. I'll go pure tank for the troll. Because I'm gonna constantly be in the battlefield, Berserker's Rage. Olaf gains a total of 54% attack speed and 9% lifesteal based on his missing health. Yes. Yes, yes. slowly gain HP if it kills. And get refunded. Otherwise I lose. I gain refunded half if it just hits something, but it doesn't kill. Fluff. Ooh, they actually did get the penta kill. We're going pure tank. To reduce the amount of damage they do to us. Where the fuck did my pencil go? It disappeared again. Then we'll go with that one. To reduce the amount of magic damage he does, but mainly we need to 100% avoid taking attack damage. No. This one will work. For now. For now. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, even I agree with them now. I am a bit too aggressive when playing this game. No, but I'm still curious, where the hell is my pencil? Close, but not enough. Does that mean I need to sharpen a new pencil? I've been working with a tiny pencil for a while, and now I can no longer find it. Seeing things I have go missing makes me a bit sad, but it is what it is. I do want to be faster, so I'm going to get Death Dance and that item that's for fighters that reduces the amount of magic resistance, but also increases cooldown. But you get a damage. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. this will make us more tanky, and with that passive, with that augment, it will make us extremely more bigger, because the fact that we deal damage based on how tanky we are. And with that, that is GG, everyone. That's a good game. Good game today. And that's it for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you all again next time. Till then, stay fluffy, everyone. Bye bye. I love y'all.